But are there occasions where, even as a citizen of a country, that we ought to assert our rights, the right to vote or the right to free speech?
Because this is one of the great questions that I think 21st century American Christians are going to be dealing with. How much are we citizens of the United States, and how much are we citizens of a kingdom that is coming? And the answer, of course, is that yes, we're citizens of both realms, and we need to render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. And so to the extent that we are talking about something that is in the body politic, we certainly have the capacity to be able to share what our beliefs are and to advocate for our positions. But I'm fearful that that advocacy has created an environment in which people know Christians only for their advocacy of this world, and particularly citizens of the United States, political positions. And so I think that it requires some prayerful reconsideration to say, okay, yes, I'm a citizen of the United States. What does it mean to be a slave to everyone? And it may well mean that we back off of our political advocacy, even on things that we know are right, in order that we may make it clear to a watching world, we are known as people who proclaim the gospel, not people who are trying to, and fill in the blank of any number of social issues. It doesn't mean that I'm saying we should waffle on the social issues or that we should deny that those social issues aren't real or that we should change what we believe about them. Let the watching world know that they understand the gospel and they're angry at us for that before they would be against us for some political position about tariffs or something, right? I also acknowledge that God calls different people, different Christians, to different answers to that question.
I shouldn't hold you to my standard.
Sometimes if you're, for example, a person who's very, very convicted by the Lord over the pro-life issue, for you to advocate for that, you're following the Lord's call, okay? But if the only thing that the world knows about Christians is that they are pro-life, we have not followed 2 Corinthians 4, 5, and 6.